The Story of Samson. Long ago in the land of Israel, during a time when the Philistines ruled with iron fists and cruel hearts, there lived a man unlike any other, a man whose birth was foretold by an angel, whose strength came not from swords or spears, but from the Spirit of the Lord. His name was Samson. Before Samson was even born, his mother, a barren woman from the tribe of Dan, was visited by a radiant angel. "You will conceive and bear a son," the angel said, "but he must never drink wine or cut his hair. He will be a Nazirite, set apart from birth. Through him, Israel will begin to be delivered from the Philistines." When Samson was born, his parents knew he was destined for greatness. As Samson grew, so did his strength, a wild, divine power that no man could match. But he also grew in confidence, pride, and curiosity, especially for things that lay beyond the borders of Israel. One day, Samson traveled to Timnah, a Philistine city. There he saw a woman whose beauty struck him like lightning. "Get her for me," he told his parents. "She is the one I want to marry." They protested. She was not an Israelite, not one of God's people. But Samson's desire burned too fiercely. On the way to Timnah, Samson was attacked by a roaring lion. The beast lunged, but in a flash, Samson tore it apart with his bare hands. He told no one. At his wedding feast, Samson posed a riddle to 30 Philistine guests. Out of the eater came something to eat, and out of the strong came something sweet. They could not solve it. Enraged, they threatened his wife, forcing her to coax the answer from him. Betrayed, Samson stormed out and struck down 30 men in another town to pay his wager. From that day, a fierce conflict began between Samson and the Philistines. One night, the Philistines laid in wait at the gates of Gaza, hoping to kill him at dawn. But at midnight, Samson rose, tore off the city gates, posts and all, and carried them to the top of a hill, mocking their strength. Then came Delilah. Her beauty was dangerous, her smile a snare. Samson loved her, but the Philistine rulers offered her silver to uncover his secret, the mystery behind his strength. 3 times she asked him, and 3 times he lied about the mystery behind his strength. But Delilah persisted. "How can you say you love me when you won't share your heart?" Worn down, Samson finally gave in. "No razor has ever touched my head," he whispered. "If my hair is cut, I will be as weak as any other man." That night, as Samson slept on her lap, Delilah summoned a man who silently sheared away his 7 locks. Then came the shout, "Samson, the Philistines are upon you." He awoke and rose, expecting strength, but the Lord had left him. They seized him, gouged out his eyes, and bound him in bronze chains. The mighty judge of Israel was now a blind grinder in a Philistine prison. Time passed. His hair began to grow. One day the Philistine lords gathered in the temple of Dagon, their false god. 5,000 men and women filled the house. They called for Samson, to mock him, to humiliate him. Blind, led by a boy, Samson asked to be placed between the temple's pillars. There he prayed one final prayer. Then he braced himself between the pillars, one hand on each, and cried, "Let me die with the Philistines!" With a mighty push, the pillars cracked. The temple shuddered, and with a thunderous roar, the entire building collapsed. Samson killed more in his death than he did in his life. Samson's life serves as a powerful lesson on the consequences of our choices and the unfailing strength of God, even in our weakest moments. Welcome to our Bible story quiz. Let's see how well you remember the story of Samson. Question 1. What was the secret of Samson's great strength? A. His powerful sword. B. His uncut hair. C. His golden belt. The correct answer is B. His uncut hair. Samson's strength came from a special vow to God that included never cutting his hair. Question 2. What did Samson do after his hair grew back in the Philistine temple? A. Escaped through a hidden door. B. Asked Delilah to help him. C. Prayed to God and pushed down the pillars. And the answer is C. He prayed to God and pushed down the pillars. With God's help, Samson defeated many Philistines in that moment. Great job. Keep learning, and don't forget, God gives strength to those who trust in Him. Thank you for joining us on this powerful story of Samson. We believe in bringing the timeless wisdom of the Bible to life, making it accessible for everyone, everywhere. If this story touched your heart and you want to hear more incredible Bible stories that inspire, teach, and uplift, we invite you to become part of our community at Joyful Tales with Ella Manny. By joining, you are helping us continue to bring these powerful stories to life, free for all to watch and experience. Your support in any form means the world to us. Whether you share our work, donate, subscribe, or like our videos, you are helping to spread the message of faith, hope, and resilience. Together, we can reach more people and change more lives. Thank you for being a part of this movement of faith. Together, we can inspire and build a world rooted in faith. God bless you.